Meowdy friends, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful, cozy little day. Today we're going to be diving into a frustratingly cozy game. We're going to be diving back into blueprints today. I'm really hoping I can finish this today. This game is very fun. Man, has it been feels like it's been the bane of my existence for a while with its puzzles. It's just me making them a lot harder than they are. That's all it is. But we're gonna be hopefully finishing some blueprints today. What are we, day 26? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we're at day 26. I've got a buddy of mine who beat this on like day 15 or 16. It's like the streamer luck is not real with this game. I can say that much. At least it doesn't feel like it is. All right, let's go open up our side yard. So we're starting today with 90 steps because we found the sauna yesterday, and 2 gems because we also found the morning room yesterday. Or the last time I played this, because that was also the time that I got into the basement for the first time. Tool shed. A sledgy. That's good, that's good. That's even better. Lockpick kit. Awesome. So, I guess maybe if I can't get to the antechamber, I should try for the workshop and the greenhouse today. Storeroom. Don't exactly like having this cut off this early, but the keys and gems are nice. Take a hallway. Gives me in key. There we go. Also, it gives us access to the foundation, which is nice. What do we got over here? Let's go with the breakfast nook, because that'll give me access to the morning room again. And another key, and some good old bacon and eggs. Yeah, we can go ahead and smash this open for some money. Thank you, Sledgehammer. Okay, anything going straight? We'll take the spare room. Save our corridor for later. Honestly, we can take the gymnasium here. I don't think that's too bad of an idea. We'll see if we can save the den for later. All right, now I want to go west. Let's take security here. Now I have a key card, so all I want to do here is make... actually, I'm going to want to make both a few key card doors and unlocked. And that's it, because we'll keep it like that unless I can somehow find the breaker room somewhere, and then we'll come back and change that back to high and unlocked. If I can find either the breaker room or the key card, I'll swap that back up to high. Okay. Kind of anything. Chapel's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. It gives us the bishop. Ah. Man, I don't want to use my gems that quickly, but I'm really shutting myself off of the West Wing if I take the parlor. Yeah, we'll take the lab. Yeah, what can we get for an experiment? Unlock or bypass the security door whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting room, whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway. There will be delivered to the mailroom and 3 aquariums to the draft pool. Set your dice to 2. Ooh. Okay. As much as I'd like the aquariums, I think I need to keep my draft pool a little low to hopefully find the pool. So I think if we spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, we set our dice to 2. Okay. There's no reason for me to get into the network. I don't need to turn that on. I couldn't even if I wanted to. Anything else for me to snag while I'm in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Straight and right. Y'all really don't want me going to the West Wing here. Closet it is. Maybe we can get a key card. Nope, just key and a gem. Okay. That's fine. Down to 8 coins. Anything west. No West Wing for me this run. Holy moly. There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. This box is empty. I mean, it just is true. So one of these other ones has to be lying. The only one that gives me any semblance of where the gems would be this one. So this one has to be the lie. None of the others tell me anything about where the gems actually are. All right. Give me something to the left. I have to take the courtyard. I don't... Man, I am not going to get into the 46th room today. It's not happening. I can already tell. Then, please let me go west. Oh my goodness. I'm never gonna go west. There's not even anything in here. Oh man, this day's lost. This day is so lost. Oh, babe. Let's go back to the courtyard. Give me the morning room. Today is so lost. Anything else I can do in here? Thermos? No? Alright. Cool. If I don't get anything going left here, I'm just dead. That's the game. GG's. Wow. There was nothing I could do with that run. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Well, let's look over our actual history of Orindia this time. Graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. Oh, it's not redacted. Look at that. Orindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Though this term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that once encompassed, and many of the elder generation, in hushed circles, still refer to themselves as Orindians. Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. Agera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Agera, by the ascension of the first king of Orindia, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known, before his coronation, as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris by the end of the first century, the black banners of Orindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry, along every thoroughfare, from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. Second Era. It was the fourth king of Orindia who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orindia Aries, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orindia. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Third Era. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of the heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Aries to the southern shores of Iraja. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for their promise of a prosperous and bright future, a promise that would unfortunately, as many readers will soon find, not be kept. Okay, so we actually have some symbols here that correspond back to the sigils that we found. So we know 3 of these now. Previous page. So that one is Iraja. This one is Orinda Aries. And this one is Arch Aries. Arch Aries, Orinda Aries, Iraja. right? Southern region, North region, Archaries, Iraja, Arendaries. Yep. Fourth era. As the kingdom of Arindia Ares entered into the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilets III was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Desilets was renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were so easily swayed, or were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desilets III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, and was surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters, due to the fact that Desilets IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield, as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets stained in red. Morning Bay. I see you there. Hello. Man, if I had a magnifying glass, I bet there's something else to see in here. The pacification of Fen. So, Fe must be Fen. So we know our fourth symbol. We're just missing one more. COR. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Archaries and INNNN to join their cause. Now it have a nuance. Interesting. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraha, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past, and those trees continue to grow. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us. A land that we each call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history. A land of myth and wonder. A land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen. The land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. That's okay. I learned a little bit. I still have questions, but I learned a little bit. We got 4 of our 5 symbols figured out. And again, I bet if I had the magnifying glass, I'd be able to figure out more, but I don't, because this is one of the worst runs I've had. But we got the morning room, so at least we'll start tomorrow with 2 gems again. I'm not going to be starting with my 90 steps, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let's try again on day 27. East Wing favored. You wouldn't let me go to the West Wing. Oh, baby. Yeah, 20-minute run. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Alright, day 27. What you got for me? I'm waiting for this to disappear. I know it's going to happen. Alzara told me so. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little hoarse. I don't know what's happening. I don't think I'm coming down with anything, but my voice definitely sounds off today. Oh boy. Give me the root cellar, because I, again, need to keep my drafting pool low so I can hopefully find the pool. Basically, as I stated last time, I needed to find the pool because that actually adds the pump room to my drafting plans, and the pump room will allow me to drain this, which will give me another access into the basement too, so that maybe if I get through the antechamber, I can actually, you know, continue the game rather than be stopped immediately. How do I have 4 gems already? Excuse? I have 5 gems now? Huh? Oh, right. I have the gem caverns, which let me start with 2 gems. Okay, huge. Early music room. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Yeah, well. Those weren't the major keys I was hoping for, honestly. Still probably useful, but not what I need. We'll go ahead and open this way. We'll get the chapel. That's fine. I don't have any money on me right now anyways. Let's go back. Yeah, doink. Early security. Yeah. I know I'm blowing a lot of gems, but I want to get some of this stuff early. And I totally forgot I could have done this last time. I could have started the experiment from here in security. Keycard system first. System settings. Set security level. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm. Back. Menu. Network. Remote terminal access, view active terminals, laboratory, hack in. Experiment setup, continue with experiment. I mean, none of these are super helpful. If I draw a drawing room floor plan, send a letter to the mailroom. See if I can even find the mailroom. Alright, but our security is set. We have access to the foundation. We have a experiment going. Hiya, parlor. I need the gems. Man, remember when the parlor used to have like magnifying glasses and stuff in it? Those were good days. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. So, if this one's true, that means this one is true, which forces this one to be false. So, okay, if this one's false, the empty boxes... Okay, so they're in the black box again. Yeet! I'm so smart. Ooh. We got a couple of ways to go, and I'd really like the dice. Plus, I'll get a gem from the boudoir. I still have a couple other ways I can go, so I'm not too worried about having this be a dead end. Come on, give me the gem. Okay. I'm not going to go through the foundation just yet. We're going to go through the entrance hall first. I drew a drawing room. I don't know if that meant the experiment was successful or not. I don't want to spend my gems on that, to be honest. I still need my gems for a lot of other things right now. Okay. Anything going to the right? Boy, howdy. It's almost worth the dice. Just to give me something else. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll take a pantry. Oh, I hate using a dice that early. Okay, always fine. Let's go ahead and open this one. Okay. I can spend the storeroom here. It's not ideal, but it's kind of what I'm working with. Not working with a lot of ideals so far. Key. Give me the drawing room. Okay, letter has been delivered to the mailroom. That's awesome. Give me this gem. Anything else for me in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Anything going west would be, or left would be preferable. Nope. I could just take the garage here. I have the car keys. Yeah, we'll take the garage here. Open this puppy up. Here we go. Boink, boink, boink. Oh! That's the key we want to see. Now we just have to get to the secret garden. Anything else for me? Please, item, please. Items? Items? No mas? Okay. Okay, so we just need to like either go all the way to the right or to loop around back onto this side and get the secret garden somewhere here. Okay. I'm actually gonna go back just to the north side of the chapel You know, I'm gonna lose some of the money that I got, but I want to fill in that room. Maybe with the mail room? That'd be ideal. I don't think I'm gonna draft it this early in the run, but maybe. Got the music room, so you never know. Yeah, oof. Nope. Okay. I want to save both of these, I think, for later, so let's just get the bedroom. And hey, coin purse. That'll kind of come in handy. I mean, I'm not going to be going through the chapel anymore, so it'll make that hurt just a little less. Okay. So let's go actually now to the foundation and try going up from there. Ah, yes, blur prints time. Blueprints, thanks, phone. Yeah, it's the blur prints. You missed my first run. That took all of 20 minutes because the game hated me. It's still kind of hating me. What you got for me today, Observatory? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, that works. Yeah, Ouch was indeed correct. I basically had like these two spaces filled and then like almost a step stair up here, and that was all I got. I could go nowhere. It was really bad. All right, anything left? None of these are left. I don't want to use my dice this early, but I really need something going to the left. This would be great if I had exactly 2 hallways. Give me the corridor, I guess. Kind of need a room going north that's locked. It's kind of what I need. So, spare room, I guess. Please be locked. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Give me the lab. It's not at all useful for me right now, though, so I think I need to... Oh, that's a lot of steps. To double all the way back to the drawing room. I'll keep going through the lab. Oh, boy. Give me the dark room. Yeah. I'm just gonna take the one that doesn't have a gem requirement. Oh, well. That's something. My special key won't work here. My lockpick is useless. Crap. Of course it was the archives. And of course that's a keycard door. For the breaker room I haven't found. Man, lockpick, you are being absolutely useless today. Oh, come on. Please don't be a dead end. Wow. Alright, I see you, game. Beep. What the beep? There's the beep. I hear you, game. You. Wow. This at least guarantees I get to go north. Holy moly. Also, it spreads fruit throughout the house, which, while not ideal that I have to go find it, is at least some way to regain my steps lost from the stinking gymnasium. Alright, before I leave here, we're going to, just in case, also open the other one. So we need these all to face east. Alright. We have both the east and the west entrance open to the antechamber. Okay. Oh, hey, and we got a sledgehammer and a special flower. Huzzahs. Okay, so aside from having like 0 steps now, thanks to that, and no way to get around to fill in these 3 corners because I'm not going through the archives unless I absolutely have to. Let's go north. Hey, a shovel. That's great for the root cellar that we have. I'm gonna burn the step to go back just to hopefully dig up a turnip in the secret garden. Perfect. We take those. We love those. Perfect. Okay. Some good turnips. Good turnips. On the key. Okay. Now I might actually go back through the house. The 2 turnips plus the food spread throughout the house because we found the secret garden are... I think I can actually go back all the way around to the drawing room to see if I can fill in these 3 spots. Maybe get the breaker in there, hopefully. But I think that's worth it now. Just gotta keep an eye open for the food that got spread around. Banone. Hello, food. Okay. Down to the East Wing Hall. Food. Dig. Do you have the Smashy Smashy? I just got the Smashy Smashy in one room. I still need to find the workshop to actually turn it into the good Smashy Smashy. Should be dig spots in here. I did get the root cellar, right? That's the one I took today? Yeah. Okay. Surprised there's only 2 dig spots in here then with the root cellar. Turnip. Okay. Keeping ourselves alive with steps. Down to security. Any fruit in here? Yes. Banana. See if I can spy any fruit in there. Doesn't look like it. No fruit in here. No fruit in here. Okay. I went one too far. Shoot. I didn't need to go into the den. I need to go into the nook. Banana. Okay. No extra fruit in the pantry. Another banana. Okay. We made it to the drawing room and we're actually up on steps. That'll work. Again, not ideal, but it'll work. Turnip. Key. Key is fine. Key card system off. Dark room on. Dark room. Hello. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm right here. I might as well go through the garage. Just to see if there's some more dig spots. Out here. Turnip. Keeping ourselves alive with turnips. Okay. No dig spots out here, but I can go dig up everything in the root cellar without spending too many steps. Got a decent amount of monies. We're up to 17 coins. Nice. Okay. Not the best root cellar we've ever had, but no point going back into the garage. Might as well just go to the entrance and just worm my way back up and over to. We'll open the door north and south from the archives. We might as well at this point, now that everything's turned off. Okay, I need to figure out my route. Security, observatory, laboratory. Security, observatory, laboratory. I don't have the steps to dilly-dally too much anymore, unfortunately. Oh, look, a gem in the dark room. That's nice. Anything else in here? Fruit? Nope. Okay. Archives. Let's see what we can find south. Give me the billiard room. I'll take some more keys. Fruit? No. 12. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 12 minus 4 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 3 is 20. That's hilarious. Times 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Hey, the silver key. Okay, and we'll also go north. Ooh, do I want to use my special key here? On rank 6, this would be rank 7. I'm still fairly far away from where I might need it, so no, I'm just going to regular lockpick it. Turn the gymnasium off. I think that's the better play. Because we won't lose any steps going through here right now. Okay, let's see what we can get off to the right here. Lockpick. Okay. Just use a normal key. Let's take the courtyard. Beep beep. Ahaha. Yoink, yoink, spoosh. Dang. Courtyard really not helping me out here. Really did not help me out with any of those dig spots, huh? Alright, to the left, to the left. Oh. Morning room. I need the gems. Man, these dig spots no longer helping me. Okay, and coin is what that gave me. Okay, well, 2 directions to go. Nothing doing. Okay, we got our pool. So now I just need the pump room. And still way more steps. I'm gonna dare waste a few steps to go up through the veranda. Man, lockpick, you are absolutely useless. I don't think you've worked once for me this run. Oh, this is the study. Okay. So I learned this one. Let's see what's in letter 2, shall we? December 8th. M, be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. It's all lining up, and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mountain Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured from the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands, Caleb. Okay. And actually, I think I'm out of room for that. So we're gonna go all the way back here. Yep, here we go. Ran letters continued. This is 2. Mount Holly used for heist. Practice. Caleb. Okay. Is that the king? Or is that a queen? I think that's the queen. Not like I have enough steps to go do anything with that, but... Okay. Man, I really need some steps. Oy vey, I don't think I'm gonna get them. If I can find the pump room, that's all I need. I just need to find the pump room. This lockpick is the most useless item this run. It has not worked once this entire run. I'm gonna use a silver key just so I have multiple ways to go. Or not. It's my fault. Stop watching. No, it's not your fault. I need the steps. I severely need the steps. Man, this key is useless. Can I not draft? I can't draft blues from here. Shoot. Well, I need a hallway then. Always gonna give me the best bet for multiple directions. Both sides are open, so I just need to go what... This is the most useless lockpicking set ever. Absolutely the most useless. Thank you. Stinking finally. Okay. So, I think between everything I'd have not full, I can at least drain the fountain. Okay. Not like I have the steps to get out to the fountain, but hey. Doing what I can here. Okay. So, I don't have access to the reserve tank, but that's fine. It's full anyways. So... trying to remember my diagram here. Pool goes to pump 4. Okay. No, that's not the way. Thank you for nothing, you useless lockpick. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely useless lockpick. Okay, so those are both empty. I actually might be able to keep that pump just going. The fountain's on a completely different system. The fountain's on pump 2. Put this back to the pool we go. And then back from the fountain we go. Okay, the fountain is drained. Might as well see how much we can get out of the reservoir as well. Looks like I can get 5 out of the reservoir, maybe. Maybe a little more. Okay. So back to the pool with you. And that's all we're going to get out of that. So we can close you off. And then the reservoir. So we needed to fill the kitchen and the aquarium. So 3 and 4. 4 is pump 2 from tank 2. So kitchen... fill. Okay. And then pump 1 is for the aquarium. Fill. Okay, turn that off. And looks like reservoir also goes through pump 2, so let's turn that to tank 2 first. Okay, then we turn that over to tank 1. Okay, and that is the best I can do to drain the fountain and the reservoir, because this is already filled with all the excess water that I have. Both tanks are full, everything else is full. That is the best I can do for both of those. And still have the fountain open. So I guess we'll see where that gets us probably in a future run. There's no way I'm getting out of this house this run. Well, maybe. I can make I have 8 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can make a dire sprint to the dining room. Okay, look, you worked on the door that mattered. You done did something, you stupid. Might as well open this. Oh, that's a way to get some steps. I don't have exactly 2 hallways, but I'll save my redraws for the... Is there any point to going in here? I'm going to say no. Okay, so that leaves us with the passageway as our means of getting into the antechamber, so I need something going right. We're going to redraw. And we're going to redraw. And we're going to take the conference room. Okay. I'm somehow salvaging this nonsense. Okay. Alright, here's a desperate sprint to the dining room. Straight shot all the way past the pool. Do I have the bonus? I don't have the bonus. Okay. 28 steps for most likely the rest of the run. Okay. So I have to move very carefully. I am not going to go through the foundation. I am going to... ...28 steps, so I have to go back into the weight room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not going to put me where I need to go, though. Because I need to go through the fountain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out to the fountain. Just going to leave me with 16. Okay. That's what I have to do. I can't waste any steps going back to see if that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the workroom 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 out. 21 to get into the basement leaves me with 7 steps. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so weight room, laboratory, east wing. Weight room, laboratory, east wing. Observatory, found observatory, security, entrance. Come on. Hey, look, the coin I threw down here previously. Look at that. Okay, so this does need to be fully drained to get down here. Okay. Stuff's happening. Okay, so my guess is if I'm going to get all the way down there, I have to pump this into the fountain. I think that's the only way I can do that. Hello. Okay. Oh, look, an upgrade disc I might have enough to go use. Okay, so let's see. This is Orinda, Fog. Orinda, Fog, Metropolitan. Who knows? This isn't a pattern for the sigil. Okay, this tells me nothing. Come here, you. Okay, now I have to get back to the foundation. I do not have the steps for this. I might be better off just going for security. Didn't expect this area to be so segmented. Yeah, nice job making it down here with no steps to do anything about it. At least upgrade whatever room this is. Billiard room upgrade. Basic edition. Ha! Call it a day in the break room. Tomorrow we'll begin the day with a staff key card. Oh! Oh! That could be so good. Are those not normally in the draft pool? How does that help me? I'm taking the free key card, thank you. Okay, gosh, there's no way. I do not have enough steps. Maybe there'll be a feast in the in the extra room. I don't know. I highly doubt it. I need to have the reservoir raised enough so that I can bring the boat over here so that when I drop the reservoir down, I can still go down the steps and get to the boat. Oh, okay. But I have access to this now. Okay, which puts me over here. Okay. I can work with this. I think. Alright, so let's go over to this one. We're gonna spin, and we spin, and we spin, which puts me to there. Okay. Okay. I think I see what I need. So what I actually need to do is spin to there. Come around. Okay. This is a nothing room. Oh. Foreman's log 608. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site this June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working in such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts on the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be generations before they are reopened. Aha. Okay. Getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so... Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This means now I can come all the way back out here. Okay. Well, I opened it. and I can't get there. What's the significance of this? Sorry, I wonder if it stays open between days or not, or if the basement stays open. It won't. It won't. I highly doubt that was a permanent unlock. It's alright. Alright. Here we go again. We haven't gotten into the room yet. Okay, so running shoes are clutch to actually getting it. I wouldn't have needed the running shoes the last time I got that far. I still had 50 steps. See what experiments we can set up today. Alright, we have an experiment going. Spend gems, get dice. Okay. Let's get ourselves a morning room in the draft pool. So, the thing is, if I can get the pump room, I can get into the basement early and get it unlocked. Gems are in this box. The statement is of no help at all. Gems are in the blue box. False. This statement is very helpful because it's a lie. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm gonna say that's false because the statement is helpful in that it's the lie and the gems are just in the blue box. That's, you know what? I needed that. Blueprints, I needed that. I needed that stupid laugh. Oy vey. God, I chose to do the lab instead of security. That would have been a drag. Alright, show me a storeroom. I'll take a nursery. Okay. Nothing in here, it looks like. Oh, I almost missed the lucky rabbit's foot. Oh boy. That would have been fun. Okay. We love that. We love an early lucky rabbit's foot. Let's go back to the main room. Eh? Oh my goodness, have I been missing that every single day? I just got 4 coins out of that. I'm so stupid. Give me the office. I'll get my gems back, but experiment successful. I now have 2 dice. I also now have access to all 3 computers. Run payroll. Spread gold. Sure. No, I've never picked up my allowance. I had no idea what that was. I'm very good at games. Listen. To be fair, I only have 4 allowance tokens, so it's not much. Any new electronic mail? No. Okay. Alright, let me out. The best of sports. You shush. Something to the right. Pantry works. Yoink. Okay. Yep. Courtyard. Wish I had a shovel. Or more than 1 key. This lucky rabbit's foot is not helping me. spare room. I want to get over onto the east side. Whee! Boop. I'll take it then. Keep my door options open. Any items? Lucky rabbit's foot? No? Okay. Finally, I get to enter this room I've never been in since I created it. Hello. Ah. Ah, okay. I see. Maybe I don't see? Nope. There it is. Allowance! Hooray! Mr. Nogula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sincerely, Bridget. Cloister ground access. While face to face with the angel, please press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Excuse me. Press the base of the two pillars. Next to you. Alrighty. Interesting. More likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Let's go. Through the den. Hiya! Yoink. Kind of want the walk-in closet. It's really kind of cutting me off, but could also be really good. Key, gem. Is money my fourth item? Seriously? Really? Money was my fourth item? Wow. Rude. Rude. Okay. There's a pawn in here. Anything else I seem to be able to interact with? No. How rude. Well, back to the courtyard I go. To the right, to the right. Wait. Nailed it. What was my experiment? I don't remember. 2 or more gems drafting room. That's what it was. Rabbit's foot? You're just as useless as the lockpick, aren't you, Mr. Rabbit's foot? Ba, 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 ba. Beautiful. It's gosh darn glorious. Yep, took the shelter. Gymnasium. It's not one I'd like to use my shelter on, because I can turn it off, but sometimes you gotta. At least I'm getting it out of the way. Conference room. Yes, please. Honestly, breaker? Storm works too. Okay. Let's go ahead and just take the... So we'll see what this is. Yeah! Yeah, we'll take the break room. Alright, really need something going left here. I know I can redraw. I don't want to do that yet. Let's see if I can get some actual items like that. That works great. Okay. Is it worth it to run back to security? No, because I can stop at the office. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 14 steps there and back again. I'll be fine. Now I just don't have to worry about the breaker now. Math time. 14 plus 8 is 22. Minus 12 is 10. Minus 7 is 3 times 6 is 18. 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. 20 minus 6 is 14 times 2 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4. Huzzah! All right. Left. Bedroom. Items, 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 items. Lucky Rabbit's foot doing absolutely nothing for me. Awesome. Love it. I can't use my secret garden key here. Left, left, left. It says technically left. This is also mildly unfortunate. Alright, which door is going to take me left today? I'm thinking it's you. Ah, blunder. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Alright, just get me out of here. Oh, of course, you're the... I had a letter delivered to the mailroom in the previous run. Is it still gonna be there? That's the question. Oops. Oh boy. Commissary. Gets my options open and allows me to buy a shovel and a salt shaker. All right. Okay. Do I dare go back into the Great Hall? I might as well see what's this way first. I think I can make this work. We're gonna try something a little silly here. Interesting. We're being tricky. We're being tricky today. I have a shovel. Hey, a broken lever. Neat. Please be locked. Perfect. No. Crap. I thought I was being tricky. Apparently I can't put the secret guard in there. Which means I have to get all the way to the East Wing now. Awesome. Hello, fishies. Well, that backfired real hard on me. So now I gotta figure out which of these 3 doors leads east. Man, I hope it's this one. Crap. Okay, thank you. New floor plan. That's awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, give me that. That's dope. Delicious apple. Okay. So, fun fact, I've learned something about this that I can't do anything with because I don't have a magnifying glass. Anything else to do in here? Magnifying glass sitting somewhere I can't see. Oh, right. This tells me the Great Hall setup. I don't much know. Really? I opened like the 2 doors that are... All right. Don't be locked. Oh, thank you. Oh, come on. Oh. The boiler room's not going to do anything for me right now. Just redraw. That was a bad choice. That was a real bad choice. That was a very, very bad choice. That was a worse choice. Crud. All right. Oh, we're not out of this yet. Give me my dice. We made all hallways unlocked. Which should mean... Okay. Not out of this yet. Let's open for keys. I was hoping for keys. 13. I could go back to the commissary and buy a key. Ow, my money. Ugh! Hey, stop it. Where I've never been. Claire and Simon in Eclipse Ball 1952. Look at them. They're adorable. My grandparents. More notes. Okay, it's back further than I thought it was. Okay. 6R and under. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. This is 7. So maybe that must have been on 8. True. 2. First words on the sheet are true. Find the white trees under 2. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands. The true time is lost in past romance. Find the white trees under 2. Is the white trees the name of a book, maybe? First words on the sheet are true message. Dance around the ballroom. This is a really pretty room, actually. This is very cool. Okay. I totally just forgot which side of the antechamber I opened. I think I opened the right side, which means I need this to go right. Ugh. I wish I could take the rotunda, but I can't. I can take a dark room. That's my is that my last shelter? Because of the aquarium? Oh, that would suck. Gem. Uh-oh. I drafted the boiler room. Didn't, probably not gonna, so... Nom 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 nom. Hey, Lucky Rabbit's Foot, you gonna help me? Nope. Please don't be locked. Crap. 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 And also, yep, I am sheltered in the aquarium. That's not fun. Oh, I don't have exactly 2 hallways. But the servants' quarters will help. It's something. Hello? There are 12 major keys. Do I not have this written down somewhere? Hold up. Wait a minute. Eh. I don't think I have that written anywhere. 12 major keys. Interesting. Money from payroll. Yeah. Yep, I've read that before. Okay. I could book it down to the commissary to buy another key. I think I'm just gonna go to through the dining room though. I've got 4. Okay. I need this to go left. Or at least straight. Straight and left. We love this for us. Get another gem. Yeah. Special key, secret garden. Just 'cause I want the fruit in the commissary. Shovel. Pa 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 pa. Shovel. Coin. Shovel. Coin. Okay. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save my keys just for now. Use. There could be worse things. Give me this. Okay. Let's see how well I've screwed myself. Okay, so to get from the entrance hall to the antechamber. It's 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 to get to the antechamber. Which means from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out. There's nothing I could get from the secret garden to make that shorter. Because there's no entrances over here that I can get into. So no point exploring beyond the secret garden. I just need to book it out because I got the secret garden on my way out. The conference room will be full of food. So I can stock up on food there. I'm gonna go for the foundation in hopes that the minecart is still moved from yesterday. It's wasting quite a few steps if it's not, though. Well, it's actually not wasting steps and be spending the same amount of steps if it's not moved. Okay. So, drawing room, dark room, bedroom. Drawing room, dark room, bedroom. Drawing room. Dark room. Bedroom. Then we get all these delicious, delicious steps. And then are all salt shakered into glorious abundance. Hallelujah. Her in 2 steps. Okay. It doesn't mean I don't have to be careful. Gymnasium, observatory, courtyard, pantry, foundation. Magnesium. Ooh, ah. I almost missed those. Thank you, Lucky Rabbit's Foot. You didn't screw me over today. Oh, shovel. Coins. And shovel. Okay. Shovel. Okay. Let's go see if that minecart was moved. I hope not. I hope it is still moved. That's what I should be saying. I hope it is still moved. Anything down here? Nope. Okay. I wasn't asked to use the basement key that time. Is this door permanently unlocked? Because I have the fountain open? Does that mean this door is permanently unlocked because I have the fountain open? And that stayed. What? Huh? You know, I bet I know why that is. Because I think they expect that if you get all the way to door 47 or door 46, that you have the ability to get back and go through it and finish the game. So now the test doesn't become getting to door 46, the test becomes getting to door 46 again, so they make it a little easier to do that by permanently unlocking the basement. Because it's not about 46, it's about figuring out all the puzzles. Except for me right now, it's just about 46. I don't care. I just want to get to the stinking door 46. Where am I going? To dig this, because I didn't dig this up earlier. We did it.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color. The prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade, he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
And there we have it, chat. We found the 46th room in Blueprints. What a good game. Like, I will admit, and I will be the first to say, I have some issues with this game. But those are personal issues. I can fully take into account that my vision of this game doesn't count for anyone else being, like, excited for the game, happy to figure out the puzzles. I have my few issues, those are mine alone. Feel free to please check out this game if you haven't seen it already. Hopefully you're already checking it out if you're watching this far into the run. This is a very good game. I will admit, I don't know how much more of this I'm going to play on stream. I know there's a lot of puzzles left to solve, but I kind of might, for the sake of for the sake of me, I might just try and figure out those puzzles on my own time rather than on stream time. There's plenty of other games I'd like to get to for stream. Beautiful game, though. Very well done. And I think that's going to do it for this stream, unless there's something else after these credits here. Nope. Looks like that's it. That was a fine ending to a fun game. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is for you. Wherever you happen to be, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one, y'all.